Morning, everyone. How are you doing on this beautiful Ohio day? Let me get my gate unlocked here and I'll be right back. I know some of you guys were asking about the firewood. We have had zero time to do it, guys. And like if I filled it up, it would be empty by this evening. I'd love to do it. I got plenty more wood I need to get cut up over here. I still think we got about 10 baskets. But yeah, I just don't have the time. I thought about just setting the whole baskets out there and slapping like, I don't know, 75, 100 bucks on them. But I don't have time to do that right now. A little bit warmer weather today, not freezing. It's still cold, but not freezing, like mid-40s as of now. Getting the salt from the parking lot back in here, we got to preserve as much of it as possible. It's been good under the tarp. We've been using it a lot. It's time to get the rest of it back in here. I was trying to just get everything done because we got some rain supposed to come later, and then tomorrow is supposed to go from rain to snow, and then possibly a pretty good event coming in. We'll see what it does here in the next couple of days, but yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. Not really filming, just getting stuff done. Hope you guys are having a great day. Let's get into the video. All right, it's definitely colder than I originally thought. I did not come out here with gloves or anything. I took them all out of the truck to wash them. And anyways, my fingertips are numb, but we got it done. At least down to the point where, you know, I'm comfortable with. I don't want to dig into the gravel or mud too much. And I got a little bit more cleanup here I'll do. But we got it. We got the big old pile out of here. Got it taken care of. So I put all that stuff on the left side. Stacked all the good newer stuff that we got on the right side. Not that this stuff won't work, but it's just got 3 different salts mixed into it, and then some leaves, and yeah, probably a couple bricks, but we'll get it taken care of. So I got to get this baby filled up with fuel, getting pretty darn low. So yeah, this girl's gonna need a bath too here before long. Oh. My contacts that I have, it doesn't look like the salt shortage is going to end anytime soon, which we're okay. Thank God we planned ahead, but I want to make sure exactly what we got, as much as we're taking. We know when we scoop how much we're taking, so just getting us a more accurate number right now, because we got to stay on top of it, plain and simple.
All right, so now that Sean had consolidated both piles of salt here, we need to figure out how much we have on hand so that we're prepared for the up and coming weather we're supposed to be getting. So what I'm going to do is use the Mower 2 Pro. It is a motion-based measuring tool to find out how much I have here. Boy, was that a workout, let me tell you. All right, now that I have that all done and I'm busting a sweat here, you can see here we have 33 yards. It's measuring out. I'll put the screen record here up on the screen, but it's pretty accurate, because what you want to do is your start finish error percentage, you want it to be below 1%, and I'm at a 0.3%, so that's super accurate. So I'm happy knowing that what we have, so we can move forward from there, make some plans, make some adjustments on some things, but I'll report back to Sean. So if you're interested in the Mower 2 Pro, we will have the link down in the description. You can click it, check it out, and if you're ready to go for it, go for it. I highly recommend this tool for your business.
So I wanted to share this with you because it's probably going to happen around your area before long, but this isn't too far from my property, probably a mile and a half. But this entire farm right here, this entire corner, everything you can see off in the distance, this house, this barn, everything, all of this, that building up there, which used to be a business, everything you can see out through there was bought up in the last probably 6 months to put in a data collection center. So losing all that farming, I don't know how many acres it is, hundreds and hundreds. This business, a couple houses there, all of that is going to be a data center. Insane. All right, guys, just got here to Schlebach Engines, and in Apple Creek, Ohio. Tell you what, for January and that many mowers getting serviced right now in the wintertime, make sure you guys are not waiting to the last minute to get your maintenances taken care of. That's the last thing you want to do, is get the spring and then need a bunch of things done or to get your mower serviced. Get in now while it's slow. This is slow, guys. Believe it or not, that is slow. So get in while it's winter time and nobody's thinking lawn care other than the guys down south, from the way the comments went the other day. I appreciate each and every one of you sharing that information with us. It gives us up here in the north, for our product line specifically, you know, a little bit of a head start to be ready for that time period, because we're not thinking lawn care right now up here. But yeah, a good way to stay proactive is get your maintenances done in the middle of winter, so when it hits spring, you're ready to go. If you guys haven't seen any of our videos, because we do get new subscribers, this is Schlabach Engines in Apple Creek, Ohio. First and foremost, I want to say thank you to each and every one of you last week that prayed with us for Josh Schlabach here. He had a huge medical condition happen, and honestly, a miracle saved his life. We want to report back here right now that Josh is doing really well. He's recovering. He's actually back to work, and yeah, there's no long-term side effects that I'm aware of as of right now. So it's good to have Josh back, and thank you all. All right, so you might be wondering what I'm doing out here. I'm not dropping any equipment off. I'm actually picking up. Going to be taking a 2000 over to our manufacturers. We built the sit-down unit, and we're going to be launching that hopefully this spring here in the next couple months. But this one is good. It just needs to be a little bit better. So going to take this machine with us so we fine tune it to this machine, and then yeah, they'll be ready to go. So it's super exciting here for Spencer Products, getting our first sit-down unit finished up and ready to rock and roll. And if you guys are wondering, they have plenty even in January. So haven't been on a sit-down in a minute. This is a carbureted engine. See if I remember how to do this. Might not have choked it long enough. Parking brake off. Pull the arms in. Oh, this feels so weird. How nice is that? You don't got to get off to open the door or anything. Wish y'all hit my rocks. There we go. Feels good, honestly, it does. Feels good. I have not been on a sit down in a while. Got a few mowers, huh? Man, look how many they've moved in 5 minutes since I've been here. That's crazy. Somebody probably brought their whole fleet in. That's what it probably was. Oh man, this feels awkward. Woo. Go ahead and take Mrs. Cone with us. I ain't gonna lie, that kind of sitting down going up those ramps is different than standing up. Alright, so this has my ride on it. My ride suspension, if you don't know. Really comfortable. I'm just gonna set this here. A little bit of rain ain't gonna hurt it. It's just a prototype. Third prototype. Anyways, my ride. See it right here? My ride. Phenomenal. You can adjust it to your weight out back here. We've owned these numerous times in the past. You can adjust it to your weight, different levels. I want to get this booklet off here so we don't ruin it. Don't see anything else on it right now. So 2,000, 4,000. We had the 6,000. Really nice machine. I need to get my backpacks off. Yes, I know. This has been parked at the property, and honestly, I forgot they were on there. But I was kind of holding out hope that we were going to be able to get some more lease done. Anyways, I'll bring you guys back whenever we get to our manufacturers. All right, got soaking wet. It started pouring down rain, which is supposed to turn to snow here shortly, but got to the manufacturers. All right, so just checking everything out here. These are Stags. All right, finishing up at the manufacturers here. I look like a bagger dealer, huh? Insane. These must have been brought here by the glaciers, I'm assuming. They tell us this whole area, most of Ohio, was covered in a real big glacier back in the day. Those must have came with it, I'm assuming. There's huge boulders sitting all over these places. Look at those things. They're just like popping up out of the ground all over. Imagine you start to dig a foundation and run into one of those. Look at them, they're everywhere. That's crazy. They just live among them. All this right here, all this woods and everything's full of those huge boulders. Big random one just out in the middle of that field. That's pretty darn cool. Look at them just sitting out there. You got one cow. Well, no, there's a white one over there too. Here's the rest of them. Horse. Pretty cool area here.